three paths diverging from one another to deal with not only the Vermilion family, not even with the Silver family, but with the most esteemed family of all, which is the Kira family. So Black Clover, as we were kind of expecting, is that let's split up into a group. We're getting some reinforcements right now. Everyone, you take care of your families, alright? We can do this and we'll deal with the king. That's kind of where we were going. But also as well, we had a very nice, I think, like, this, like, little vlog color, which we got a really nice one of Noelle and Mimosa. And it really, like, I don't know why, it just really reminds me of, like, kind of like a Bleach one. It's like, you just see, like, sort of characters. One of, like, Noelle and Mimosa, like, just having, like, this nice time in, like, autumn, holding hand. You're like, oh, let them, like, cousins have that. I'm like, that's just a sweet little, little picture. It just had some really nice shading and color to it. I was like, that's a nice one, considering that I remember us talking last week that it was like, hey, Clover hasn't had any for a while now. Same thing with, like, Academia, and I was like, I want to see these two, you know, get a little bit more nowadays. And it was like, you know what, I actually kind of like this one. It wasn't anything to do crucial, it wasn't anything to, well, it was just a nice, like, overall picture, which leads us into the chapter where we get to see Mimosa, Noelle, Nozzle, and Zora and a bunch of the other guys coming back, like, back to the capital. And it was like, oh, they're here and all that. It's like, oh, we've been worried about you. And, like, you get to see, like, Noelle was actually kind of worried a little bit for Finral. And it was like, she can't admit it, though, because she's Super Sun. And it was like, who's that? And then he's like, Yami completely forgets, like, wait, did I hire Zora at all and all that? And he's just like, who were you again? And he's like, you know, I felt so bad, you guys being so broken down and dejected, I had no choice to join the Magic Knights. Like, who are you, my dude? And he's like, I'm in your freaking dysfunctional little group and all that, like Black Balls. Take some responsibility. You gave me this robe and all that. You're supposed to be the captain. And he's like, well, took you long enough now. Better make you work for it and all that since the time you went here, Zora. Like, it's like, right, everyone, let's just go and all that and head into the castle. And it was like, right, we've got House Silver, we've got House Vermilion, and we've got House Kira. All of these house families need to be taken care of right now. And it's like, current teams at the moment for House Silver is Noelle, Nozzle, and Zora heading to the Silver family. The Vermilion is Kirsch, Mimosa, and N, which is the mushroom dude, that really creepy weird guy that's going through there. And then the Kira family, dealing with, like, the king, is going to be Yami, Finral, and Jack. So two captains dealing on that one. The Vermilion one's the one that's got the least heavy hitters into it. I mean, Kirsch is like we saw as well when he was fighting against Asta. He is powerful. Like, he has got some decent moves on him on there. But then again, they're the ones being backed up by an actual, like, someone that can heal them in dangers. And like, he's a weirdo, but it's like, we've seen he can do some, like, very interesting kind of things. So I feel like there are going to be more people backing up the Vermilion household at all. Like, hopefully and all that, we'll see, like, other people like Fergolion, like, arriving up to there, and, like, you know, some of the other Vermilion family arriving there to, like, back them up. Which the rest of this chapter focuses on the Silver line of this, as we get to see Nozzle and Noelle, like, and Zora dealing with, like, oh wow, they just butchered everybody in this place. Like, all the maids, all the nobles that were around here. It's like, jeez, this is going around. And Zora is like, right, no, I don't give a damn about you rules, and I sure don't have anything to do with you, so I'm gonna do as I please around here. And it was like, what are you doing? Seriously, like, no, Zora, what are you? And then in his head, he's like, I need to get out of it. Like, just not as like, I need to run away, but he's like, with this many enemies around, I've got to actually move a lot more stealthy around here. I can't go charging in. Like, my whole trap magic is about me being sneaky and, like, being, like, trying to get around here. And he's just like, look. And, like, interesting, Nozzle just, like, was going, leave him. He's got his own way. He's chosen as a royal knight. He's got his own way of fighting, so don't worry about it. And, like, and then we immediately see, like, one of the elves attacking them, and it's like, I'll face your, like, you know, your holy punishment. And it's like, Nozzle cleans him. It's like, you literally turn the next page, and it's like, oh, he just got fucking taken out like that. And it's like, this is what his Mercury magic can do, because you're seeing him, he's formed them into shields, he's got a sword around him, and he's just like, the fact that you came into me so calm and reassured that you could just do without like any qualms at all, it's like, that is the height of foolishness right there. Like, going against the captain is like, and immediately there's like, Noelle was like, that you know, this is why he's the cat. This is why he's the head of our family for a reason. And it's like, all right, like we're already starting strong and all that. Zora's seemingly going to take over like the like all the grunts and like all the other people, and like who knows, he might have his own little agenda doing some sneaky shit around here. I would kind of like to think that what Zora's going to be doing, but they're like, we need to head straight up to the strongest one up there, which is up here, which we see out of their families, like Solid and Nebra are not having a very good time at all, because he's like there like screaming on top of his bed, like trying to shoot him, and you can see like all the war and like his sister bleeding out right now, and he's like, this can't be happening right here, I'm royalty, I can't do this, and he's just like, just die already. And then smashing the window, both Noelle and like Nozzle arriving, taking the hits for him. And one thing you notice immediately, it was like, oh, you see like Noelle with her mana skin activated, and they just blast the guy with a water dragon, and I was like, oh, there's like, she's actually gonna try to hit him, and it's like, no, compass magic, and like just immediately she deflects it all the way up into the sky, and it's just like, god damn it, I missed. And it's like, that would have hit, but that compass magic. And one thing I kind of liked was Nebra was like, she actually was appreciated, like, you know, being saved, and although she only says not like brother Nozzle out there, she actually admits to herself like, that wasn't working right now, it pains me, I am injured, I am holding everyone back, not just Nozzle, it's like, I'm holding all of these guys out right now, I need to pull back for now. She uses a miss magic trying to get out of here, and it's like, that ain't happening right now. I'm not letting any of you get away, as like this just giant like compass just goes in, which is like this massive magic called Another Atlas, and it's like, yeah, no, this locks us down right now. As long as this remains like that, you're never gonna escape this place. And I'm like, oh, that is horrifying. It's like, there's this entire area where it's like, you cannot defeat me until like, because the magnetism just pulls us all together. One thing as well that this does as well, where it's like, now even Nozzle can't control his magic, whereas like this magic forcibly disrupts all mana in space, and it's like, no matter how powerful and all that, you're not gonna be able to hit me and all that. And it's like, his magic like her magic at this point is just always gonna hit the mark, and you even see it's like these little needles flying across and all that, and it's hitting Nozzle. It's like going right through like his shoulder a bit, and he's like, god damn it, I gotta actually like think calm about this. And he's like, you know, if you can't, like, he's like even like trying to keep calm in the situation. It's like, look, keep calm. You and the sister can't fight anymore. Just look after yourselves. And like, Noelle was doing fine. Like, she's not like, she's using her mana. She's like concentrating. She's like, I can do this and all that. And it's like, I can still fight. And then Nozzle sees this, doesn't say anything, and he's like, all right, Noelle, let's show him the power of the household. We need to go and actually take care of this problem right now. So like Noelle like kind of be like, wait, what? Like her like brother kind of relying on her a little bit, and it's like, again, it's showing a little moment where it's like Nozzle hasn't got anything else right now, and he's like, I seeing what my sister can do right now, comparing like she's already taken down like one of her brothers, and not to mention like seeing what she's done throughout this entire royal. There's a reason why she was chosen as a royal knight and not like any of her like brothers or sisters, like because of what she did in the tournament. Like, there's a reason for that, and it's like, I think either Nozzle's like, I've got to actually like, you know, she can do some useful shit right now. Let's actually try and put our heads together and feel like, what the hell can we deal against something like magnetism or something of that caliber? I was like, how do we stop a person like that? Because now even Nozzle with his like Mercury magic, which is pretty much what we've seen so far, is insane. Like, with its amount of length and control, and the fact that he molds it into shields, he molds it into like, you know, any kind of attack based thing. Like, he does a bunch of stuff with like his mana. Like, he is using it for offense, defense, he can use it for speed, like he can use, like, he can make it himself fly with the stuff. Like, this is like how nutty he is, and it's like, look at him, he's already having difficulties, and he's like, one of the things where it's like, so how exactly are we going to have to like work around this? Because Noelle is normally a person that's known for missing her targets, and it's like, Are they gonna, like, where I think it's gonna go at the moment, are they just gonna, like, forcefully make their attacks miss, like, and try and, like, find out how, like, the magnetism pull works? So it's like, let's redirect it. It's like, Noel, you're known for, like, actually missing your shots all the time. How about you use that to your favor right now and try and blast them? And I want to know, obviously, like, with Yami and Jack, they're going to be heading off to Langris. I'm very curious to see, like, I guessing the Mimosa family with, like, the Vermilions are going to be dealing with that other dude that was kind of roaming around. So definitely, like, this one so far is, like, she has a very interesting power, like Klaus's sister. So I want to see what exactly, like, it's going to be more going on there. But definitely, I think it's, like, this chapter wasn't like, all crazy. We just know, like, the order of people. We already knew that the Silvers were also going to go to their household, but we know about the Kira family now. There's no, we know exactly what's going to be going on there. The fact that 2 captains are going to go dealing with that with Finral, that's a little bit crazy in my end. And that the Vermilion family is like, that's your weakest lineup right there. Like, you got one no-name and you got fucking Mimosa and her cousins. So it's like, like, you got that, but like, again, it's like their families come first, and it's like, we got to deal with that. And I'm curious to see if we are going to see anything of, like, apart from them, like, having a hard time against that opponent, but I feel like it's going to be more heavily focused on, like, Noel at this point. So we'll see on them, because I definitely want to see a little bit more with, like, definitely with Nozzle. I want to see what more he can do, and seeing, like, how much more Noel's grown. So overall, it was a fine chapter. Like, there wasn't too much to this one. Like, just a few little details that we knew about the house families. We know now that Zora is kind of getting a little bit involved, and he's like, I've got to actually play this safe, otherwise I'm just going to be completely useless to these guys. So I imagine, like, Zora's going to probably be cleaning up some grunts or something, or if not, he's going to see this scenario and he's like, alright, what kind of shit can I actually pull to, like, kind of trick this person right now? So, like, overall, like, his whole, like, agenda, his whole magic relies on him being that, the sneaky guy all around, like, the entire household. And who knows, maybe he might, you know, pluck a few things here and there. Like, that'd be kind of interesting as Zora could do that. But that's all from me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys, though, next time.